So these two officers were shot and killed in Florida, in Kissimmee, Florida. They responded to a shots fired call. They went to the shots fired call to investigate, and they got shot and killed themselves. Trying to get new details on this. You know, there's no word that this is terrorism. No evidence that there is terrorism that I've heard, but I haven't heard I haven't heard anything about why this happened. I hear there's one suspect in custody, but maybe looking for others. So I'm going to check Twitter in a second and try to figure out more information for you. Thank you. Patricia W. made a donation, $10. Thank you so much, Patricia. That's really nice of you. We'll just use that to help stay on the air. So let me just show you what I was seeing here. That's from BNO News. They say 2 police officers have been shot and killed in Kissimmee, Florida, while responding to a call. This is very sad news. And I'm going to do a quick check here and see if I can get you any more information. If you hear anything more about this, give me a shout on Twitter at Lookner, at Lookner. Let me just do a little check here and see if I can find any new stuff for you. A lot of police out there. I saw that earlier. And I think also 2 Jacksonville officers were shot tonight. Let me show you that tweet as well. 2 Jacksonville, but they was supposedly unrelated, but I want to show you that as well. So you'll see it in a second. 2 police officers have been shot in Jacksonville, Florida. No word on their conditions, unrelated to the shooting in Kissimmee. John Jensen made a donation. Thank you, John. That's very nice of you. Yeah, we just use your donations to stay on the air. If you want to donate, you can go to rsbn.tv/donate, rsbn.tv/donate, or just donate at the bottom of the YouTube chat room by clicking on the $sign. And thank you, 1017 Man made a donation too. Thank you, 1017 Man. So we're gonna keep. I'm trying to find more information on these officers. They went to the shots fired call. They were shot. 1 suspect in custody. I'm just trying to find more info on what exactly happened there. So again, if you know more, if you hear anything, if you see any tweets or anything, shoot me a tweet shoot me a message on Twitter at Lookner. I also heard that 2 police might have been shot in Pennsylvania tonight. I'm not sure. See what the Miami Herald is reporting. Do they have something new about this? So Miami Herald has Florida authorities say 2 Kissimmee officers shot. Oh, I wonder if the Kissimmee. So I'm going to look up the Kissimmee police Twitter. Here is Kissimmee police on Twitter. They say here 2 officers have been shot. Now it's been reported that they died, but here all official information about this incident will be communicated by this Twitter feed. So I guess but all they've posted so far is FH Florida Highway Patrol Public Information Officer will be standing by at the media staging area in Osceola Regional. Await Chief Odell's briefing. We have not had a briefing yet, I don't believe, on this. See if I can find other stuff. I want to get to you. Some of you wrote in. Yeah, so NY Mike 2S says he sees that he heard that 2 troopers in Pennsylvania were shot tonight too. No word that any of this is related. 2 shot in Pennsylvania, 2 shot in Jacksonville, and 2 shot and killed in Kissimmee, Florida. Robert Woods writes me 2 Pennsylvania state troopers shot, both expected to live. That's good news if it's true. Epsilon A says, type it out in your notepad and copy and paste it into your graphics. Yes, I should have done that, Epsilon A. Yeah, and as I said before, thank you, Nalaka wrote in, and I said it before, that 1 suspect is in custody for these shootings, but I heard that they might be looking for more. Miles Nelson says, all these notable shootings happening within days of each other are sketchy. Are they trying to push an agenda on us? I am not aware that any of the police shootings tonight are related. Let's see if I can get you some more information here on this this terrible shooting incident in Kissimmee, Florida. Daniel Gonzalez says, according to a local report, all units on the scene in Kissimmee, Orlando, in the area of OBT and US 192. Thank you, Daniel, for writing in. If you have a... Oh, we just got a donation from John PS30. Thanks so much. He wrote 2018 midterms crush the Dems. But thank you for the donation, John. So yeah, if you're watching and you have information, you hear new information about this, let me know and I can share it with our audience. You can reach me on Twitter at Lookner, at Lookner. I saw Governor Rick Scott had posted something. Let me see if I can find his Twitter. Oh, so this is from Florida Governor Rick Scott. He said, just learned of 2 JSO PIO in danger tonight. We stand with all law enforcement. This is Jacksonville. Okay, so hold on. Rick Scott first said, let me go back. Heartbroken. Governor Rick Scott said, heartbroken to hear the loss of these 2 officers. Our prayers are with all of the Kissimmee police and their loved ones. So he tweeted that first. Then he said, our law enforcement officers are true heroes and we will miss these brave Floridians. And then he said, he just heard that a couple of Jacksonville officers were shot, I believe. And he said, just learned of 2 Jacksonville police in danger tonight. We stand with all law enforcement in Florida. That's all from Governor Rick Scott in the last about 25 minutes or so. And this is Right Side Broadcasting. We're covering this awful story that 2 Kissimmee police officers were shot and killed tonight. They responded to a shots fired call and apparently got shot when they showed up at the call. And they died, very sadly. Also, unrelatedly, at least so far, 2 Jacksonville police officers shot tonight. And we've heard reports that 2 Pennsylvania police officers, state troopers, were shot tonight. But no word that any of this is related. Let me show you real quick some footage here. Real quick. That you can also pull up. You can pull up another window if you'd like. And you can see that WFTV 9 ABC has been covering this. Although they're getting some spinning there. It's not my fault. And they're just showing a shot of lots of police on the scene. So feel free if you want to pull up 2 windows at once. Pull up their window and pull up our window. But you can just see in there, and that shot on the right, there are just a ton of police out there. And I think they said there were, before I was listening, there are several different areas where police are there, not just one area. But you can see just a big police presence out there right now. I should refresh this. But let me go back to me here for a second and see if I can get you some more information. Here's a nice shot. Here's a nice shot of the, well, it's not pretty, but it's a good shot of all the police cars there. This is from Zach Haberman on Twitter, and that's a good shot of all the police. There's just, that's not even all, but it's a huge police presence there right now in Kissimmee, Florida. Again, if you hear anything about this, let me know, and I'll share it with the audience at Lookner on Twitter. Robert Woods says he heard that in Pennsylvania, the 2 officers shot had non-life-threatening injuries, one in the hand, other in the abdomen. That's unconfirmed, but thank you, Robert, for writing in. I Stand With Trump sent me a tweet that I'll show you now. This is from the Jacksonville Police site. Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, and they write, there's a few tweets here from Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. The first one was 2 police officers shot west side of Jacksonville. All information will come via Twitter. Next one was 2 police officers shot. Do not call or text for details. We will update as soon as we can. And then they tweeted out. Now that was the last one they sent out. Oh, and they also said this too. 2 police officers shot. We ask media not to release any other information until we can confirm family members have been notified. That's Jacksonville. That's not Kissimmee. That's different. Jerry OOG made a donation. Thank you, Jerry. He said, support and defend our police. Appreciate the donation, Jerry. That'll help us stay on the air and cover more news for you guys. We are covering this breaking story tonight. 2 Kissimmee, Florida officers answered a shots fired call and were shot and killed, very sadly. 1 suspect in custody. Trying to get more information. Are they looking for other suspects? Is there a motive? How did this happen? Let's see. Oh, and I got a couple articles sent to me. Hold on a second. So this one, Lori Teakin sent me this article, and this is about the 2 Pennsylvania officers who were shot. And it says 2 state troopers shot dead, suspect dead in Fayette County. This is Pennsylvania, and this article says, from WPXI, 2 Pennsylvania state troopers were shot and a suspect is dead Friday in Fairchance, Fayette County. The incident was reported around 9 p.m. at the Shop and Save. One of the troopers was flighted from the scene to a hospital in Morgantown, West Virginia. Other trooper was taken to a hospital via ambulance. Both are stable and alert. The suspect in the incident is dead. A little more information on this Pennsylvania incident. A witness told Channel 11's Mike Holden that they were in their car in the Shop and Save parking lot when they heard 10 to 15 gunshots. Okay, so that's the Pennsylvania story. And then this is the Kissimmee story. Wonder what they have going on live here. I'll check. What is their live stream? So far, it's nothing. That's a News 6 stream, so I'll show you sort of that. You can see that appears to be a lot of police somewhere. It says Kissimmee, and I'll show you a couple different shots I have of feeds. And let's see here. And then FTV has this shot up, and I'm sorry it has a spinning wheel. They've been having this issue, but they're showing lots of police too out there in Kissimmee, Florida. Let's see if I can get more information from you. Oh, and somebody sent in an article about the actual shooting, and I want to read that article. That's above this feed, but let me just go down for a second. It says, 2 Kissimmee police officers were shot and killed Friday night, according to authorities. Happened in the area of Palmway and Cypress Streets. One of the officers was shot in the head at close range. Wow. Wow, that's really bad. I actually want to tweet that out because it's an important detail. It's really sad. So let me just give me a second, guys, while I just tweet this. One of the Kissimmee officers was... Wow, that's really sad. Shot in the head at close range. And that comes from, I don't know what station this is. I'll tell you in a second. Well, I'm just going to put it up there. clickorlando.com. Wow, very sad, very sad. Let me get back to that story and read the rest of it. One of the officers was shot in the head at close range. Wow. The names of the officers have not been released. One person was taken into custody. A massive manhunt is underway for a second person who may be barricaded in an apartment building near McLaren Circle. And by the way, thank you. I Am Resistance sent me this article. Thank you, I Am Resistance. It is not known what led to the shooting. Florida Highway Patrol issued an advisory warning drivers to stay out of the area near US 192 and Orange Blossom Trail due to heavy police presence. And we can see some tweets here. Orange County Sheriff says our solidarity is with Kissimmee Police as they deal with the tragic loss. Mayor Teresa Jacobs, I assume of Kissimmee, says heartbreaking loss of 2 Kissimmee Police. Please join in prayers for the families, friends, and law enforcement. Chief John Mina says, sending our thoughts and prayers to Kissimmee Police. 2 officers were also shot in Jacksonville Friday night, according to News 6 partner WJXT. The condition of those officers and the events surrounding the shooting have not been released. We saw Jacksonville police tweeted out that they were, we saw an article that said they were stable and alert. That's the last we heard of them. So we'll keep an eye on that too. Let's just see these feeds here. So one feed we have is showing a shot of overhead, a bunch of police cars. Another feed is from this channel, WFTV, is showing some police cars at a different location, I believe. Feel free, if you'd like, to pull up these other streams. You can have them open as well as us, and you can hear their sound. And that's WFTV, ABC, and this one is News 6, clickorlando.com. So those are the two I am taking some. I'm not going to literally show you the stream because it's their stream, and I'm not going to show you their broadcast with the sound and everything. But I just want to show you a little bit of what's going on there. Now let me just see if I can get some more information about this. More police. Let me go back to me for a second. I'm just going to check and see if I can find a little more information for you guys about what happened. If you hear anything new, please let me know at Lookner, at Lookner on Twitter. I'm just doing a search here to see if I can find some more information. This was a tweet that somebody named Mark sent out before. At about 45 minutes ago, 50 minutes ago, he said, something happened in Kissimmee. Every cop in Orlando is heading over there. Literally 100 cop cars, no joke. You're watching Right Side Broadcasting, by the way. Our coverage of the 2 Kissimmee, Florida officers being shot and killed tonight. Also 2 Jacksonville officers shot and 2 Pennsylvania officers shot. No word that those are related at all, any of them, but we are covering them. And if you want to know when we come on the air with breaking news at Right Side Broadcasting, be sure to subscribe to us on YouTube and click the notifications bell so you get informed. You get a notification when we come on the air. We come on the air at all hours. And also, you can follow us on Twitter at RSB Network. You can follow me on Twitter at Lookner. Thank you to the moderators for being in the chat right now, in the YouTube chat. Okay, let me do another check here, see if I can find you more. I have a little video here. I don't know how informative it is, but we'll see. Samantha Manning says, viewer sent me this cell phone video. Sorry. Let me pause it for a second, and I'll play it for you. Viewer sent me this cell phone video of Kissimmee scene after 2 officers were shot. So let me play you with some, I think there's some audio on it. I guess there's no audio. Oh, hold on a second, guys. Let me fix the audio issue. Give me 1 second. I think I can fix the audio issue here. Just do that. Okay, do this. Now I think you will be able to hear audio on that tweet, so that video. So let me play that again for you. Here it is. Let's try this again. Here we go. Heard somebody also, we just showed you a tweet from somebody who said like 100, they were saying 100 police cars head over there. They said all the Kissimmee police head over there. At least that's what they thought was happening. Okay. And you can still see from this stream that there are a lot of police out there on the street there. A lot of police out there. We've been seeing pictures of large numbers of police cars everywhere. At these sites that they're showing, at least. See if there are any updates. Now, somebody is saying that 2 shots got shot in the head. 2 cops got shot in the head. We have heard that. We saw that one story from News 6 that one officer was shot in the head at close range. Let me show you. They're showing a little video of this right now. More police. And feel free, you can open up that window if you want to add. That's www.clickorlando.com, so you can go there and open up that window in addition to this window if you'd like. While I look for some more information here. No word on like how exactly this happened. They showed up for a shots fired call and then they got shot. And no, I've heard no word about why that happens. Why that happened. But that's really sad. Within an hour, we had the report of the 2 Kissimmee, Florida officers shot and killed, 2 Jacksonville officers shot, and 2 state troopers in Pennsylvania shot. So really sad. Jenny Case made a donation. She said, "Thanks for always reporting breaking news for us." You're welcome, Jenny. Cecil, you sent me a video. By the way, guys, if you send me a video on Twitter, I love when you do that, but please let me know in the body of the message what the video is, because otherwise I'm just sitting here looking through videos and people are watching me watching videos, which is not fun for people. So it helps me a lot. I love you sending the videos, but it'd be awesome if you just add a little thing like, hey, this video is of blah, 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 and that way I know before checking it out. Scott, you sent me a tweet that somebody posted, but I'm loath to post that tweet because I can't tell if it's real or not. It's not like a verified person, so I don't want to post a picture of like a fake tweet. Thank you for sending it in. I think I'm going to hold off for now, Scott, on that one. Polly Shop writes in, "Steve, I think the time has come where police officers are now treated the same as military and come under government control." Are you saying that there should be one organization controlling both military and police, Polly Shop? So Robert Woods says, try and read the Facebook comments. I really can't read. The only comments I can really read during the broadcast are when you send me comments at Twitter, because the Facebook and the YouTube comments kind of go by too fast and it's too much. And I'm trying to keep the stream on the air. So if you want to reach me, best way to reach me is write to me on Facebook. And I do try to check my email too. Let's see here. Kathy Connor wrote in, "It's close to home for me. I'm an hour and a half away from Kissimmee, so we need to fight fire with fire. How sad. My prayers to family and departments. I am retired corrections." Thank you, Kathy, for writing in. See if we can get more updates here. There is a live shot with a lot of police cars around. Oh, well, I can see it. You can't see it. I'll show you real quick a couple seconds of this live shot there. You can open that window if you want on clickorlando.com. Sorry. And then if you want to, you can also go to wftv.com stream. I'm not going to play you the audio just because I don't want to take their broadcast. I just want to show you, give you a sense of what's going on these channels in case you want to open up additional windows. So they are reporting on it live, and we are reporting on it live. Let me do some update check here. Again, if you find out any new information, feel free to give me a shout so I can share it with everybody out there. At Lookner on Twitter. Just going over my news sources here, seeing if there's anything new. Let's see. And I'm just going to show you quickly another shot of police cars on the move. Look at all the police out there. That's a shot in Kissimmee. Tons of police. That's just a reporter. Just wanted to show you all the police out there. Are there any more updates from Kissimmee? I thought that they might be doing a press briefing at some point. I haven't heard anything more about that, however. So, hopefully they do so we can get some more information. This is a person I just saw on Twitter who's mad at CNN for not covering it. I don't know this person, but it's Justin Brott posted, at CNN, where are you at? Cops being shot and you're reporting BS fueling hate. So that person is mad at CNN for not being on the air. Just showing a lot of people reacting on Twitter to this. So this person posted, Law and Order, my heart breaks for the police and first responders out tonight and each night. Thank you and God be with you. It's and so there's an honor our fallen officer badge there. A lot of reaction on Twitter to this. People very upset. Look at this. This is from the Oklahoma City Police. Let me show you this. They say, sending our thoughts and prayers to Kissimmee, Florida. 2 officers have been shot and killed in the line of duty. That's from the Oklahoma City Police. Okay, this is also the latest from WFTV Eyewitness News. They're saying 2 Kissimmee officers killed, 1 suspect in custody. Massive police scene off OBT live coverage, and I've been showing you a couple seconds here and there of their coverage, but you can pull it up in an additional window if you'd like. Again, this is Right Side Broadcasting. We're covering this terrible incident of 2 Kissimmee, Florida officers being killed in the line of duty tonight, and if you want to know about our breaking news coverage in the future when we do this, come on live, subscribe to us on YouTube and click the notifications bell. And also you can feel free to share this video on Facebook. Let other people know that we're covering it. And also feel free to follow us on Facebook as well. You can follow us on Twitter at RSB Network, and you can follow me on Twitter at Lookner. I post a lot of breaking news stuff. And as I've mentioned previously, if you find any updates about this you want me to share with the audience, write to me on Twitter at Lookner. Yeah, Nolan Neal asked for a quick recap. So 2 Kissimmee, Florida officers were on there was a shots fired call tonight. They went to the shots fired call and they got shot and killed. One of them reportedly got shot in the head at close range. Don't know about the other one. And so that's, and now there's 1 suspect in custody, but we've heard there might be a manhunt on for additional suspect or suspects, and a big police presence out there in Kissimmee right now. We've been seeing some shots of a lot of police cars out there. I'll show you a really quick overhead shot there. That's a reporter. Oh, and there's another one you'll see in a second. This is some video. And again, this is if you want to watch this stream, this is the WFTV live stream, and you can watch that and pull it open and get sound and stuff. We're not going to literally take their stream and show it to you. We're just showing you a few seconds of it. That's Mr. says, thank you for being on air so I can see what's going on, dealing with computer issues and I can't look into it myself. You're welcome. Police Shop says Kissimmee Police tweeted out that there's a press conference forthcoming. And let me show you this video real quick. Well, they had it up there real quick. There was a lot of police presence there, and then they switched off that overhead shot. Let me check one other quick thing, guys. Let me see if I have another video source here. Just checking to see if I can get you another piece of video. So please bear with me for a second. That's not it. That's not it. One last chance. Let's see what this gives me. Nope. All right, well, we have some shots here that I can show you. Again, we've been reporting on this tonight, and this is a tweet from WPLG Local News 10, and they tweet out, 6 police officers shot Friday night. 6. 2 killed in Kissimmee, 2 shot in Jacksonville, and 2 shot in Fairchance, Pennsylvania. We just got a donation from JC. Thank you, JC. It's very generous. You gave $50 and said, it's an honor to moderate for Right Side Broadcasting Network. God bless, Godspeed. RSPN, great job. Shout out to my RSPN Mod Squad. Hee hee. Steve, thank you. Trump rally on Tuesday. Don't forget the RSPN business cards. Yes, you're right. I have to remember those. Trump 2020. Thank you, JC. JC and the moderators do a fantastic job moderating our chat at all hours, so we really appreciate it. NY Cookie says is now NY Cookie tells me WFTV is reporting 2 in custody, searching for a third. That's from WFTV. So they were reporting 2 in custody, searching for a third. Thank you, NY Cookie, for letting me know. So 2 in custody now, according to WFTV, according to our viewer, NY Cookie. If you have updated information, let me know. Give me a shout on Twitter, @Lookner. I'm just looking over some different feeds here. A lot of tweets I'm seeing like this, where people say, you know, rest in peace to the 2 officers gunned down tonight in Kissimmee, Florida. My thoughts and my heart. I assume it says go out to them. Here's this one. 2 in Pennsylvania, 2 in Florida, Jacksonville, 2 in Kissimmee, 2 in Orlando. Wait, is this true? When was this happen? When is the Fox News one? This was from yesterday. That was from yesterday. That 2 police officers were slain in Orlando, Florida. That was yesterday from Fox News. Polyshop says he, I think, I'm not sure if it's he or she because there's no person in the picture. He or she says they heard that they expect the briefing to be in 15 minutes. So we'll stay on the air a few more minutes and try to get more information about this. Scott writes in, the Pennsylvania police shooter was shot and killed. Both officers are currently stable and alert. Thank you, Scott. I think we reported that before, but it helps to, I don't mind reading it again, letting people know. I wonder if so you can see now it's a big story at the Orlando Sentinel. 2 Kissimmee, Florida officers shot and killed, 1 person in custody. See if there's any more details here. Look at this. Alexis Nieves, 27, was driving to see her friend when she got stopped at a red light on Orange Blossom Trail on US Highway 192. She saw a few cop cars, then dozens started arriving to the intersection. She looked to her left and saw an officer with a long gun. Then she saw a person being loaded into an ambulance. There were helicopters circling the area. Emergency crews were doing CPR and trying to resuscitate the person. Nieves didn't know it was an officer who had been shot. I just started crying, she said. I didn't know what to think. It's so sad. Nieves said she saw more than 80 law enforcement vehicles flooding the area, along with fire trucks and EMS vehicles. I was in the middle of it all and I couldn't believe what was happening, she said. I called my friend in tears. I've never seen anything like it. Okay, so that's from the Orlando Sentinel. And I don't want to just, I'm not taking the sound off of these streams because they're not my streams, but I'm letting you see. If you want, feel free to open up. That's at clickorlando.com, and that's at WFTV. So feel free to open a bunch of windows and watch them all, and including our own coverage. This is Right Side Broadcasting. We are covering this breaking news tonight for you. Be sure, if you want to get updated about our videos in the future, our breaking news videos, subscribe to us on YouTube and click the notifications bell. Also, you can follow us at RSB Network on Twitter, and I am at Lookner on Twitter. If you have updates on this that you find out about and want me to share with the audience, or if you just have comments, write to me on Twitter at Lookner. Kissimmee Police Twitter says, Kissimmee Poly Shop says they will only brief on their account briefings shortly. Hold on, I'll look this up. Thank you for letting me know. Well, they say 15 minutes here. So it says that was 7 minutes ago. They said we expect to brief in 15 minutes. So it should only be about 8 minutes from now. We'll see if we can get that. We see if they, I might show you the briefing if once that's happening, if I can. I Stand With Trump sent me a photo. You can see crime scene unit. Adam Tatusco made a donation. Thank you, Adam. Said, we love you, Lookner. You're a good dude. Thank you, Adam. And for those of you who don't know, the donations, we don't go buy stuff with them. We don't go buy, like, you know, sporting goods equipment and stuff. But we use them to keep us ourselves on the air. We're viewer supported here at Right Side Broadcasting. We rely on your donations so we can stay on the air and cover stories like this live. So if you want to donate, you can just do it in the YouTube chat room. There's a dollar sign at the bottom of the chat. Or you can go to rsbn.tv/donate, rsbn.tv/donate. I would like to see that briefing if it happens soon. Just so you can see, we're seeing an overhead shot on that feed. A lot of police around. Here's a shot of a bunch of police cars more close up from that stream. And are they pointing at somebody? No, they're kind of just standing around there. They're not pointing guns at anybody or anything in that shot. Pam Flores Music says the chief will be live in 10 minutes. I'm keeping an eye on it, guys. See here if I can get you more information. Now this person, I don't know who this person is, and this could just be made up, but this person posted SWAT team just kicked down a door in Kissimmee looking for more cop killers. Now I hadn't heard this before, but it is a rumor going around. So maybe we'll hear some more about that. Still waiting for the Chiefs briefing, which is supposed to be any minute now. Here is a live shot there. And the overhead shot. So I think I want to stay on until that briefing happens, if it happens pretty soon like it's supposed to. And so we can hear from the chief about this terrible event, maybe get some more information about it. Here is a post from, I think he works at the Tampa Bay Times. It's Jamal Thalij. He says 2 officers killed tonight in Kissimmee and 2 shot in Jacksonville. Tragic night in Florida tonight. Scott writes in, Kissimmee shooting happened outside a place called Roscoe's Bar, an old dive bar used for gambling. That is not confirmed. That's from our viewer Scott. Thank you for writing in. Thank you for the donation. Rascal77 made a donation, said was going to use this money to feed my kids, but you deserve it more. Just kidding. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Rascal. We appreciate it. Here's a post from somebody named Jay, and they say, what in the world is going on in our country tonight? Thoughts and prayers for all affected and involved. Kissimmee, Jax, PGH. Kissimmee. Not Kissimmee, Kissimmee. They had, hold on a second here. You're seeing on this feed, they're showing a helicopter in there and a bunch of cars in the distance. We're awaiting this press conference, which is supposed to happen any time now with the chief of police there in Kissimmee. So we'd like to bring that to you if we can, if it's going to happen soon. And if you hear anything new, give me a shout on Twitter, at Lookner, at Lookner. NY Cookie says, Steve, WFTV did report that SWAT arrived in front of an apartment building. So we've heard a couple of you say that SWAT, well, we heard somebody on Twitter and one of our viewers say that the news reported SWAT is there in one of the buildings there. Oh, and WPLG sent me this. Deb Kelly sent me a tweet. Thank you, Deb. I'll show you this one that Deb Kelly sent me. So WPLG is saying authorities arrest 2 suspects and are searching for a third in a fatal shooting of 2 Kissimmee police officers. Thank you, Deb, for sending that to me. I will retweet it. Just looking over different feeds here. I have a new picture for you. Oh, was that already? That was posted before. I hadn't noticed that picture though. That was, I think it was in the tweet before, but I can show you. It's a bunch of officers around some building there in Kissimmee. Still awaiting this news conference that's supposed to happen. Spoiler Alert made a donation. Thank you, Spoiler Alert. He said, I'm also seeing a report of 2 Oakland firefighters shot, 1 killed in an attack in San Jose. Let me see. Oh, wow. Look at this. Oh, that was today. That looked like it was early today. It said 2 off-duty Oakland, California firefighters were shot in San Jose earlier today. Oh, I can't tell when this happened. It looked like it happened earlier today, like 5 hours ago. Oh, Thursday night. Thursday night. Here, I can show you this. Okay. They're off duty, though, but here, I'll show you this. San Jose man arrested in connection with shooting that killed 1 off-duty Oakland firefighter, injured another. They were shot tonight. No, it was last night. This says Thursday night. So a little confusion here. This says Thursday night, so this might have been last night. A little confusion about when this happened. Maybe there are a couple incidents, but I'm only seeing the report of the off-duty ones being killed. I guess Thursday night. Just looking, here's a tweet where somebody says, apparently this is a police officer who's tweeting this. He says, Carlos Austin, we pray for our brothers and sisters in Kissimmee, Jacksonville, and Pennsylvania. Thin Blue Line, LODD, one too many, RIP. Kissimmee now, thank you, Polyshop, you're letting me know that Kissimmee now, the police say now the briefing's going to be in 5 minutes, they said. Dwight Powder says they have a suspect barricaded at an apartment complex that says on Click Orlando, thank you. So Click Orlando is saying that a suspect is barricaded at an apartment complex. Maybe that's the overhead shot they're showing, I don't know. So thank you for that update. Yeah, so 3 minutes ago, Kissimmee police said we expect the briefing to be in 5 minutes. So I'll try to get that on the air for you. Dwight Powder says, SWAT and cops have McLaren apartment surrounded, says Click Orlando's live stream. Thank you very much, Dwight, for the update. Boo gave me the address of Roscoe's Bar and Packaging, but I'm not going to, and the phone number, I'm not going to put that on the air yet, Boo, because I haven't had confirmed that that's where stuff happened. I don't want people flooding them with calls. See if there's anything new here from the last few minutes. A lot of people are very mad at CNN tonight. Check this out. So this person, Debbie Redfield, says, CNN, you are a disgrace when you use tragedy for gain. 2 cops killed tonight in Kissimmee. Does that make your boss happy? Discussed. And then somebody else said, the reason cops are getting killed is these scumbag journalism networks like CNN destroying and dividing this country. So a number of people are mad at CNN in the aftermath of these cops getting shot. No, I've heard no connection. I've heard no report of a connection between a CNN report and this shooting that I've heard. But people are saying that they think there is some connection there, and or maybe CNN is riling people up, I guess is what they're saying. Boog is saying that Roscoe's Bar and Packaging looks like the building in the video. Thank you, Boog. Still waiting that press briefing. It's supposed to be any time now. I have my eyes out. Let me just show you a couple of shots from the streams. They're showing. I think that's police outside a hospital there. I think. It says emergency entrance. And that's so they're now reporting from outside a hospital. This is Right Side Broadcasting coverage of this news tonight that 2 officers were shot and killed in Kissimmee, Florida. They responded to a shots fired call and they ended up getting shot themselves. One was shot at close range in the head, reportedly. We've heard 2 suspects in custody and looking for another one, at least one more. And also, supposedly, there's somebody barricaded in an apartment they're trying to get out. And we're seeing police briefing coming soon. So I want to at least stay on the air until that happens, if it happens soon. I hope it happens soon. Yeah, I need to get up early and cover the. We're going to cover the Boston free speech rally and protest tomorrow morning. So I need to not stay up too late. Ronnie Mercer says, I've heard 6 cops shot in 3 different towns tonight. That seems like planned anarchy from the left to me. Now, Ronnie, I've heard no connection between any of them, as far as I'm aware. I've heard no evidence of any connection so thus far. Roxanne Harrington says, in late was driving during the alert, couldn't watch right away. What's up in Kissimmee? 2 officers have been shot and killed after responding to a shots fired call. Very sad. 2 suspects in custody. I'm gonna give this a couple more minutes, guys, but I need to get off the air soon because I gotta get some sleep for tomorrow's coverage. So I'll give it a couple more minutes. But it seems that they keep delaying, pushing back the press briefing. Thank you. I stand with Trump for that link you just sent me. So guys, I don't know when this, I know they've given they've said 5 minutes and then they said 3 minutes and maybe they're just delaying because stuff is happening. So in a minute, I think if it's another minute, I'm just going to tell you where you can watch the press briefing because, sorry, I just need to make sure I get enough rest tonight so I can be up early and cover that stuff tomorrow morning. And they're showing an overhead shot of a bunch of police cars on one of the streams. I'll show you. Jason Clement says over 600 made a donation. Says over 600 viewing. Hit that thumbs up. Keep the awesome job. Keep up the awesome job, Steve. Thank you, Jason. And yeah, if you hit like, it helps us because it tells YouTube to it makes YouTube show the video to more people the more likes it has. So please feel free to like this video. Again, they keep saying police briefing coming soon. All right, I think I see them driving away, by the way. I'm seeing some movement of police cars, but I don't really know what that means. Slowly driving. All right, guys, unfortunately, I need to wrap this up because I'm not sure when this police briefing is going to happen. So if you want to watch the police briefing, here are 2 places you can watch it. You can go to clickorlando.com, and they have a live stream up. And you can go to WFTV.com. They have a live stream up. They're actually showing right now a bunch of police cars, which I'll show you real quick. A lot of police cars there and officers. So, but yeah, I got to get some rest so I can cover this stuff tomorrow morning. But thank you for joining us. Our thoughts and prayers are with the officers, all 6 of the officers we heard who were shot tonight in the 3 different states, and are the families and friends of this 2 officers who gave their lives in law enforcement tonight, and very unfortunately in Kissimmee, Florida. So this is our coverage. This has been Right Side Broadcasting. Thank you to the moderators for moderating the chat tonight. Thank you to all for all the donations. That'll help us stay on the air longer. And also, if you want to know about our future videos, subscribe to us on YouTube. Click the notifications bell. Subscribe, follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter at RSB Network. You can follow me on Twitter at Lookner. I post a lot of breaking news stuff. And tomorrow morning we will be covering the Boston free speech rally and the protests. So if you want to see that, check out Right Side Broadcasting on YouTube. The event is already posted. You can see it there already. But for now, yeah, thank you everybody in the chat room. I see you saying thank you. Thank you guys as well, and thank you for watching. Thank you also, very important, for all of your help covering this, sending me all the news tips and the photos and the links and everything like that. Appreciate you doing that. But okay, so I will see you tomorrow. But this is Steve Lookner from Right Side Broadcasting. Again, our condolences to everybody affected by this horrible incident and the other 2 incidents tonight with the police officers around the country. And but have a pleasant evening, everybody, and we will see you soon.